Hello everyone and welcome to KYE Talks. I am Sonal Ambekar, your host for this interview. Know Your Entrepreneur is a digital platform where we talk to several entrepreneurs who tell us why they chose not to be stuck to the regular 9 to 5 and went ahead to do something different. They went ahead to chase their passion. There are also some people who go against all odds to chase their passion and to achieve what their aim is. Our guest today is one such entrepreneur. Her name is Sharmila Divatia, the co-founder of Vardaan. As a child, she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, but she did everything such as sports, school, and college, along with therapy. She has a speech problem, but that hasn't caused an obstacle in her life. She is a M.Sc in Math and MBA in operations with 32 years of varied industry experience in IT. At the age of 50, she decided to quit her existing job and left for her hometown, thinking she had retired. 1 year down the line, she started Vardaan. Vardaan deals with education and employment for disabled people. It's a vibrant community of professionals, organizations, and individuals who are working together to challenge the status quo and establish a sustainable framework for betterment of the society. The main vision of this company is enabling people to have a life of dignity by celebrating differences with love. Their logo is a bright, shining yellow sun. Not being round does not make it imperfect. Considering things imperfect is a human perception and limitation, and we all can agree with it. Vardaan, at Vardaan, they believe it is vital that we be open to different thoughts, different food, different people with different abilities. Vardaan, like the name suggests, is a boon to our society. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us here on KYE Talks.
Thank you, Sonal. And it's been such a wonderful journey. And with you guys in it, it's much better.
Thank you. So, ma'am, given your journey as it has been, what was the motivation for you to start Vardaan, be an entrepreneur? Because like I mentioned, you thought that you had retired, and then what motivated you to still continue and to still provide what you can to the society? How did it all start?
I have income that sustains me at this age. I don't need to work as such, but I'm not in any mood to sit idle, and I've never been idle. From the time I was 6, it's been therapy, school, education, and back to therapy, college, therapy, and work, and relearning, retraining, all through my life.
Right.
And it still continues. Therapy continues, retraining continues, and work continues.
Right.
So it's not going to stop till the day I die. But yes, what you said, what prompted me to do it, the support that I got from society from the day I fell ill is what I want to give back. And education is one thing that has helped me in every way, in every quarter of my journey. So I am of the opinion that if someone is educated, whether they are disabled or not, it is going to help them rebuild their lives. So that's the only contention that I have, that if you are not educated, you will not be able to stand on your own 2 feet for long. And that is where I am looking at helping people to build their own self with education and reskill if need be to get up in life.
Right, right. Wonderful, ma'am. I mean, sometimes it's motivation enough to know that if you go ahead and do this, you could help a lot of people who may be needing that kind of support that they're not getting from anywhere else.
Yes. People expect support at a lot of times when they don't get it,
Right.
and they start to realize that they have to be up on their own.
Right.
And that's where I want to be there. And okay, you have this place to counter. There is no guarantee as such that everything will be smooth.
Right.
But yes, there will be a helping hand at Vardaan to take you through.
Right. And to our next question, I'd like to ask you, what gives you a sense of accomplishment? By now, I have guessed that when you see that support that you're providing help someone get onto their 2 feet, that can be a sense of accomplishment enough. But is there anything you'd like to add to it?
Accomplishments, well, yeah. Somebody who needs help and gets it from me, yeah, that's true. But somebody who needs help and still tries to be on their own and succeeds in that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very happy if somebody does it independently.
Right. Wonderful.
So one is I help someone, I have a certain peace in my mind that yes, okay, somebody has crossed that threshold.
Right.
But somebody jumps the bar.
It feels wonderful, I'm sure.
Yeah, it feels much better.
It must also be so inspiring to even get to know that someone has gone beyond their capabilities maybe, and they've proved everyone wrong who may have doubted in them. It's such an inspiring feeling when we get to hear such stories.
Oh, yeah. There are times when people have doubted my capability and capacity both. But I've been lucky to have good bosses and good peers and workers with me who have had faith and have helped put things together. I have no words for the people who have helped me in coming up till here, till this show.
We really need more such people who are always there to help and to extend that hand of support and help to people who may really need it at times. So, ma'am, I'm sure your journey. Please go ahead.
I have a whole big list, but one name that stands out is my business partner, Aisha Jain, who is the founder of Bingle, and I am the co-founder at Bingle.
Right.
And yes, Vardaan as well. Like both of us are really involved in that.
Right.
There has been no questions. capacity, capability, and both of us have to help each other to get to a place wherein we are in a position to help people.
Right.
That is what we have been doing. That's one focus that we have.
Right. Wonderful. Wonderfully said, ma'am. So my next question is, obviously, like every person has to deal with their share of barriers and obstacles, the ups and downs that comes with a journey. You must have also faced certain barriers. So would you like to list a few and tell us how you overcome them?
Okay. One barrier that comes is when I used to approach people and I would not be accepted as a person with standing in business when I started out. And that's where Anshav has stood like a rock. And today it's simply not a matter of concern. I talk to people, I go and attend meetings by myself. At an early stage, people used to think, why would I want to talk to Sharmila? But today I get calls. We would want to talk to you on certain matters. I hated facing cameras. But then the pandemic happened, and we were online.
Yeah.
So Anshav has put me as a face of Vardaan and Bringle together on camera, and I had no choice there. So that
I think that kind of. I think that is the kind of push we all need sometimes. So we believe in ourselves a little more.
Yes.
Mr. Anshav Jain, who I'd like to tell our viewers, have also been on KYE Talks before Sharmila ma'am. And his interview was also one very interesting interview. So I urge my viewers to go and watch his interview as well. He has definitely been a really encouraging person, pushing you to, go beyond that bar that you had set for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of inspiration that we need sometimes from people around us who believe in us more than we believe in ourselves.
Yes, that's what he did. He said, you can do it. Why are you shying away from it? So there I am talking to you.
Yes, that's wonderful. Thanks to Mr. Anshav that he also referred you for KYE Talks, and we got the opportunity to know about your story, because your story is definitely one of our most inspiring stories. Sometimes people with as the society says, the regular abilities, they are also so stuck up or so held up by their own belief of themselves that they feel that they may not be able to achieve what they dream of. And it's inspiring for them that who we consider to be disabled, if they are ready to break barriers, if they are ready to face all odds and prove the entire society wrong, people who refuse to believe in their capabilities, when these people go ahead and break all barriers, that is the most inspiring thing. And that the good that we should take from such stories is what the society needs right now.
Thank you. Although I am of the opinion that barriers are all here in the mind. There is nothing that stops us from anything.
Right.
I am a swimmer. I am a marathon runner. I ride bicycles, motorcycles, and I have lived my life on my own terms. I've never felt that anything can stop me
Right.
from doing anything. And that came from the support from my family, from my parents, that you can achieve anything you want.
Right.
There are no barriers to any anything that you want to get in.
If you set your mind to it, you can achieve.
Yes, yes.
Very well said. So, ma'am, my next question would be, now since this COVID has, since this current pandemic occurred in around the globe, it has been a little difficult for everyone. We all had certain plans and certain aims, yearly goals, annual goals that we had set, but due to this current pandemic, they were all delayed a little. So, what do you feel now are the factors that will help you achieve your business aspirations?
Look at it this way. My entire work in Brazil is online, and a lot of my work in Vardaan is also online. So I have not felt that impact so much as other people have.
Right, right.
I have been working throughout this
Right.
1 year more than the one that I put in the last year. 2019 had been slower than 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, if we just change our perspective at looking at the year 2020 was, then maybe we will define 2020 as different from what we have been defining it. A lot of people call it a very bad year, the most horrible year. But there's a lot of changes that has come, a lot of innovations that have come, and we have become completely digitalized now because of 2020. So that's one, and I'm sure there are several other good things that has come from it. It's just a matter of time till we start seeing it.
Somebody asked me what challenges, the way you have asked me what challenges did I face in 2020. I faced a challenge in 1970 when I fell ill with one virus. I don't think another virus can kill me. No.
Wow.
I am over that.
You're a fighter. You're a fighter, and everyone knows it now.
Yeah.
There's no virus that can bug you down.
No.
Wonderful. Ma'am, so I'd like to ask you, how has your journey, how would you say your journey, your own journey, personal journey, as well as your journey with Vardaan, how has it changed you as a person?
I have learned to be patient. I was a very impatient person, but over the years, especially with running Vardaan, I have learned to be patient. In 3 years, that impatience has come down. I know that there is a certain time period for things to come up and work. So that is one change that has happened with me. The other is the outlook as a business person. I was in a job for 25 years. And it gave me a perspective of the business from an employee's point of view. Today, when I am looking at it from a business person's point of view, it is different, completely different. And that change happened in this past 1.5 to 2 years.
Right. Like they said, an employee has to only do the work that
Yes.
his or her employer asks her to. But
Yes.
an entrepreneur has to wear several hats at the same time and manage everything all together, because after all, the entrepreneur is the guardian, the parent, and the venture is its baby. And taking care of a baby needs all your hands in the game, and there's very less time for
your hand, your skin, everything is in the game.
Right. So, ma'am, coming to our last question, what would be your words of wisdom? What would be your message to our audience? And there may be some people out there who have some idea to start some innovative idea to start some venture of themselves, but they are too scared to take the risk, or maybe they don't believe in themselves enough to go ahead with it. How would you inspire them or encourage them to take that step?
I have been a hurdler all my life. I see problems coming way ahead, and I put my best foot forward and leap over those problems, because I am estimate what needs to be done early on. So one is, yes, if you are not happy with what you have currently in your work life and you are seeking to be on your own, do it. Take the risk. You can always go back to a job, but being on your own and doing something to solve a problem, that is more than sufficient to take that risk.
Right.
That part is something that people don't understand. And to some extent, even I didn't, until Ansha asked me a few questions on disability, and I said, okay, I will do this. I'll get into it. And that's how it started.
That was the encouraging factor in your life, Mr. Anshak. And now
someone who can question my belief and my thought process has my respect, and I will definitely think about doing something.
Right.
And I did. I took off from there.
It's wonderful, ma'am, to have you here and to know about your inspiring journey and your vision, because you know how important it is to get support when you need it the most, and what the right kind of support can do for a person. That is why you want to be the person giving out support to people out there who may be really needing. That's a wonderful thought. That's the most human thing to do, I feel. And it's wonderful to know that you are making it possible for so many people out there now.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining.
It's been an honor and a wonderful time talking to you.
The pleasure is mine, ma'am. Pleasure is mine. The honor is mine, and I myself am inspired from you, because sometimes my belief in myself also falls a little short. But then listening from you, it feels like it's all mental. It's just like she said, it's all mental barriers. If you can fight them, there's nothing you can't achieve.
I have a motto, never to give up.
Right.
Because I don't know how to spin the two words, give and up. I don't know that it's not in my vocabulary.
Wonderful. I think it should not be in many people's vocabulary. That's how we go ahead. Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you for joining us here on KYE Talks, sharing your journey, taking out time from your schedule and having this wonderful conversation with me.
Thank you.